So today we are painting a scene from one of my favorite movies. The movie is called Kiki's Delivery Service and it is by Studio Ghibli, and I think most of the people who would watch my videos would also know about this movie. So the painting will show the house that Kiki grew up in, Kiki being the main character, and it's a beautiful cottage located in a rural town. It's the cottagecore dream house actually, and I would also pretty much live in it because it's so beautiful in the movie. So this will be really out of my comfort zone. Because I never drew or painted houses before or buildings in general, I think I was always afraid of the perspective. So recently I started approaching my hobbies in a more relaxed way, and this opened up a whole new lot of opportunities for me. So 2 years ago I would have never dared to tackle such a complex piece, and I would have never painted it into my sketchbook. But my biggest takeaway from this piece is actually to not give up too early. Because I was thinking about giving up at several points, but honestly you can always overpaint, and the light green that I just painted in the trees is a good example of that. So basically I'm laying out the base colors for each section of the painting, and this is something that I would stick to next time. So I would paint like all the base colors before starting on any details. The residence that I'm painting is covered in leaves, and they grow all over the walls and the roof of the house. So this painting is actually called the Okino residence, so you can look it up if you want. There you will find also the reference for this piece. So I will be adding a cloud into the sky so it doesn't look so empty. So technique-wise, this was actually a lot less complex than I would have assumed. See how I'm overpainting? I didn't like that part, so I made it better. So most of the time I'm just dabbing in the colors for the leaves. And this is like a very forgiving technique. You can't do much wrong. So when painting this style, I think there are two major rules that at least I always try to follow. So rule number 1 would be make sure that the paints dry in between layers so that they don't mix and look muddy. So always give the paint some time to dry. Be patient. And rule number 2 is, since we are not creating gradients, the layered colors should not have a too high contrast. So this is the best way you can have still smooth transitions and give the painting dimension without any actually transition. And the only exception to that is when you purposely want to have a really high contrast. So this means that when mixing the colors, you should always take baby steps, really. Painting this way you can easily achieve a Ghibli or anime style, and for landscape art, that's actually my favorite style. So this painting took me around 3 hours to do, and I think since it was my very first time painting anything like that, I will be a lot faster next time. So this is your call. So whatever you are insecure about or whatever your weakness is in whatever craft you are trying to pursue, tackle it, because it's the only way to get better. And I think, like me in most cases, you will be surprised by how easy things actually can be. So I really hope you liked this video, and feedback is always very much appreciated. Also constructive criticism. So whenever you think something could be done better, I'm always happy to hear about this. So I have more videos that are similar to this one, painting similar styles, so please feel free to check them out. And I see you hopefully in the next time.